Welcome to Education 180. This is the syllabus explanation for spring 2020. I am your instructor, Jennifer Myers, and I want to welcome you to a fun, fast-paced 7-week course where we're going to learn all about diversity and partnerships with families, schools, and the community around them. Important in this syllabus is my instructor information. I have a office in the York Leader building, and it's room 150E. I'm there available by appointment, but probably since we're virtual learners, most of you would prefer to call me on my cell phone, text me, or we can set up a video conference if needed. I also have provided you with my hack email, and this link is a direct link to our Education 180 closed group on Facebook where we're going to be doing a lot of interaction and sharing this semester. This course is a 3-credit course, and you can read the catalog description at your leisure. We will be using a text that is a custom edition for HACC, Diversity and Partnerships in Families, Schools, and Community. And we'll also use some articles that will all be in D2L for you when necessary. Listed next are the course goals and objectives. And for each goal, there is an activity that you'll be doing and the NACCE professional standard that meets. Our accreditation is through NACCE, and so we want to make sure that we're covering the content that is applicable for your degree. Grading for this course is as follows. We actually don't have a lot of things, which is great because it's a 7-week course. But I think you'll find what we have to do very meaningful. You're going to be doing a family video interview for 100 points. And you're going to come back to that interview over the course of the semester when we're doing other activities. So you're going to get to know that family really well. We have a family partnership project for 150 points, a community resource project for 100 points, and each week you'll be doing participation activities that go along with the presentations that I give you, and that's going to total 250 points by the end of the semester. Most important, and probably least fun, is the key assessment for this course. A key assessment is something that has to be done exactly the same for every single student at HACC who takes Education 180. So we have our culture project, and it's basically at the end of the semester a culmination of everything you have learned where you're going to be applying the different things that we've done throughout the semester on a case study. And that is worth 300 points. So keep in mind that even if you do really well throughout the whole entire semester, if you don't take your time on the culture project, it can significantly hurt your grade. So just make sure that when we get to that culture project, you really apply yourself and apply the components that we have learned over the course of the semester. The total course is worth 900 points, and you can see the breakdown as follows for our grading scale. Now, most of the things in the rest of the syllabus, I'm going to let you read it on your leisure, but I am going to point out a few things. Communication is very important since we're virtual. I will make every attempt to answer you as immediately as I can when you call me, text me, or email me. I will definitely get back to you within 24 hours, but I try to do as quickly as I can because I know it's very important in a virtual course to have that open communication. Please make sure, though, if you send a text to me that you include your name so I know who I'm receiving the text from, because otherwise it will just show your phone number. And if you email me, please put Education 180 Virtual in the subject line so I know which course you're referring to. If you've never been on D2L for a virtual course, I urge you to do the orientation activities. And we have great tech help at the help desk and the D2L help desk, which are two separate things, but the D2L help desk is usually open 24 hours a day unless there's some kind of extenuating circumstance. So if you have any trouble, start with them if it's a tech problem. If it's anything else, talk to me. This is an education course. It is a college course, and so I will expect that you're writing and speaking as professionally as you can. Your assignments will be graded for proper spelling, grammar, and punctuation, and your communication to me should always remain professional at every time. Because we are a virtual course, we have no physical attendance policy, but very, very important is the way that our course is run. Our course is a 7-week course, so it is broken down to Part A and Part B each week. Part A is introduced Monday morning. You have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to complete your work. Wednesday night at 11:59, week A, Part A of the week is due. Thursday morning, you receive new information, and that will be due on Sunday night at 11:59. So basically, you have Monday to Wednesday to work on Part A, Thursday to Sunday to work on Part B. If you want to work ahead, you may go ahead 1/2 week. So if you finish A, you can go to B. If you finish B, you can go to the next A. But please do not work more than 1/2 week ahead, or you'll lose the interactive portion of our course. If you fail to turn in your work on time, there is a 10% deduction of grade after the first week and a 20% deduction after the second week. And after the second week, I normally don't accept work. If you run into a specific problem or issue that you know you're not going to have your work in after 2 weeks, please contact me immediately and we will get a new timeline set for you. If you have any issues with your with needing accommodations for your academics, please make sure I have your accommodation letter. And also important with your accommodations is if you have an accommodation where you receive more time for work, it's very tricky with a virtual 7-week course. So please make sure to contact me via the phone so we can work out a schedule for you. If you do need to withdraw from the course at any time, please follow this link so you can be guided as to how much of the course you'll get back as reimbursement. If you run into a problem within our course and you need to drop our course, I may urge you to try to finish with an incomplete instead. And incompletes can be issued as soon as you've completed 80% of the work. So every single semester I have someone where something has come up for them, whether it be an illness, something that happened to a family member, something that happened to their house or their computer. Please reach out to me immediately and we will see if we can guide you through that incomplete process. Last but not least, at HAC we have an academic honesty policy. Plagiarism and cheating are serious offenses. The first offense for either result in a failing grade, and subsequent offenses will mean you'll fail our course. So just make sure you're doing your own work and not getting help outside of our course. All right, now the good stuff. Our course schedule is attached to the syllabus, and again, it's broken down into Part A and Part B. If you're still a little unsure about how this works, there is a video in the news area that will explain it to you a little bit better, so feel free to watch that. But remember, Part A is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now this week we're starting on a Tuesday, and unfortunately to keep on track, I'm going to give you Tuesday and Wednesday to get that work done. So it's a little crunched for the first couple days, but we just have some intro stuff the first week. There's our topic we'll be studying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and here's your homework assignments. So you have 4 things to do before Wednesday night at midnight. Then moving on week 1, Part B, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you'll have a new topic, new assignments, and whenever you see a box with a little sticky note, that means that we have a project being introduced within the presentation. So during the presentation, I will introduce the video interview project to you, and then you can go into our week 1 Part B folder to find the project sheet and rubric for the project and find out more details. So everything is attached to the folders that you see in the purple, and they house everything for the week. So that's always a good guide to just open the folder for the week that we're on, and you'll find everything that you need. Also, I want to point out that everything that we do each week is in a Google slide presentation. The last slide of the actual presentation has a reminder of everything that you should have done that week for participation. So when you get to the end, it's a little checklist to make sure that you've Dropboxed or done activities that were required of you. So always check that last slide. That's your checklist to make sure that you have completed everything for the participation points. Whenever you see a green box with a due date, that means something is due that week. And we just kind of roll throughout the semester. You can see It's broken down, and then we'll be ending on March 1st with our culture project. So if you have any questions about the syllabus, please let me know. Otherwise, read through it a little more carefully. And I hope we have a wonderful semester learning together.